Welcome to the Elite Service Masters channel. If you're ready to give your home a fresh new look in 2024, you've come to the right place. Today we're diving into a project that can make a huge difference in any room: removing wallpaper. Whether you're looking to tackle that dated, stubborn wallpaper that's been around for decades, or you're just wanting to swap out your peel and stick for something new, we've got you covered with easy, step-by-step methods. So grab your tools, and let's get started on this DIY adventure. First things first, let's talk about tools. The right tools make all the difference when it comes to getting that wallpaper off with minimal headaches. Here's what you'll need: a wallpaper scorer. This will help you break through the top layer of the paper. A putty knife or scraper for removing the paper. A wallpaper steamer or spray bottle with warm water, depending on the method you choose. Drop cloths or plastic sheets to protect your floors. Sponges or rags to wipe down walls. And finally, patience. Lots of it. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty of removal, you'll want to prep the area. Lay down those drop cloths, tape off any trim or baseboards, and remove furniture or anything valuable from the room. Trust me, wallpaper removal can get messy, and you don't want to be wiping glue off your new couch. With your space prepped, it's time to identify the type of wallpaper you're working with. If you're lucky, you might be dealing with peel and stick wallpaper, which is as simple as it sounds. You just grab a corner, pull, and boom, off it comes. But if you're dealing with traditional paper, or worse, wallpaper that's been glued on since the 90s or the 70s, well, that's going to take a little more elbow grease. Let's start with the most stubborn, the glued traditional wallpaper. Here's the secret: it's all about breaking through that top layer. Use your wallpaper scorer to make small perforations all over the wall. This allows your water or wallpaper removal solution to seep through and soften the adhesive underneath. After scoring, grab your steamer or spray bottle filled with warm water and apply it generously to the wallpaper. Here's a tip: let the water sit for a good 15 minutes to really soak into the paper. The key is to be patient. Rushing this part means you'll be scraping off tiny pieces instead of large sections, and no one wants that. Now that it's had time to soak, take your scraper and start at a corner, gently prying the paper away from the wall. Work slowly, and if you hit a stubborn spot, don't fight it. Just reapply more water or steam and let it soften further. The goal here is to avoid damaging the drywall underneath. Trust me, a little extra patience now saves you from a lot of repair work later. For those of you dealing with peel and stick wallpaper, the process is far easier. Begin at a corner and start peeling. If you find the adhesive is sticking too much, you can use a hairdryer to warm up the adhesive as you peel, making it more pliable and easier to remove without tearing. Once your walls are wallpaper-free, they're likely going to look a bit worse for wear. Don't panic. You'll want to give them a good wipe down with warm water and a sponge to remove any leftover adhesive. After that, inspect your walls for any damage. If you notice any nicks or holes, now's the time to fill them in with spackle and sand them smooth. But before you slap on that new paint or hang fresh wallpaper, let's talk about wall prep. This is one of the most important steps if you want your new decor to go on smoothly. First, ensure the walls are completely dry and free of any dust. Then, apply a primer. This will not only create a smooth surface for painting or wallpapering, but will also seal any remaining adhesive that might cause problems later on. And here's a pro tip for anyone thinking about putting up new wallpaper. Choose a wallpaper that's moisture resistant if it's going in areas like the bathroom or kitchen. You'll thank yourself later when it's easier to clean and lasts longer. Before we wrap up, let's go over a few safety tips and common mistakes to avoid. First, if you're using a steamer, remember, that thing gets hot. Wear gloves and be careful around electrical outlets. Turn off the power if you're working near outlets, or better yet, cover them with plastic. Second, don't forget ventilation, especially if you're using any chemical solutions to help remove wallpaper adhesive. Open windows and doors to keep the air flowing. A fan wouldn't hurt either. Finally, don't rush. It might be tempting to speed through, but pulling too hard on wet wallpaper can tear your drywall or leave chunks of paper behind, which means more repair work later. Take your time, follow the steps, and you'll save yourself a lot of frustration. And there you have it. You're all set to tackle that wallpaper and give your room a whole new look. Whether you're prepping for a fresh coat of paint or ready to hang some trendy new wallpaper, these steps will have you on the right track. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Elite Service Masters, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our next home improvement tip or trick. Good luck with your project, and we'll see you next time on Elite Service Masters.